Hey guys, so today we're going to be jumping into God Rank Grind number 33. And like I mentioned in the video that I did on this team already, we're going to be using this. Again, you could call it whatever you want to call it. You can call it hit on God Key. You can call it hit on future. You can call it just straight up powerful opponent. I prefer to call this powerful opponent to sort of, I guess, trick myself into believing that powerful opponent is a good team. Which I guess at this point, I mean, is this not powerful opponent with a future bench? I mean, you can sort of spin it that way. But yeah, God Rank Grind number 33. Again, I made an entire separate video on this team already. So you guys sort of have the gist of how this team works at this point. Now, there's one thing I definitely want to mention about I don't want to say a massive weakness this team has, but it definitely is a weakness. And it's the fact that both Ultra Hit and Rose are both characters that really require investment. And what I mean by investment is Ultra Hit and Rose both have a portion of their unique abilities locked behind you needing to use them early game, so that their mechanics and effects late game have a much bigger impact on the fight. So as you guys know, for Hit requires that you use arts cards with him early on, and also the enemy use cards against him while he's on the battlefield in order for him to build up his well, when he's attacking, he's building up his critical as well as his damage cut penetration, and when the enemy uses cards, he's building up his special move and ultimate damage. So that's something that Hit really needs to take advantage of early on, and you guys will see throughout a lot of the fights that we do in this video here that I intentionally let Hit take a bunch of hits early on, so that we can have his blue card and ultimates powered up later on in the fight here. And that obviously will come into effect once he pops his time skip, right? So the next thing we could talk about is Rose also has a similar mechanic where he needs to be building up earlier on. And this is basically when the enemy has I think it's abnormal condition is what the phrase that they use in his actual unique ability is. When the enemy is afflicted by an abnormal condition, and you use strikes, blue cards, or ultimates when obviously Rose is in the battlefield, he builds up his damage as well as his damage cut penetration. So again, another character that needs investment early on. And so the reason why I think that's not really that good in terms of like how this team is comprised is because we have two characters that both want to be used early on so that they're going to be able to perform better later. And the only problem with that is if I have to choose between giving Hit the investment or giving Rose the investment, it's going to be Hit because of the time skip. Rose does not have a single mechanic. Like, okay, if you're comparing the time skip mechanic to like every other single mechanic in the game, the only other mechanic that I think could really stand up to the time skip is the Mafuba, Master Roshi's Mafuba. But after using both characters extensively at this point, I think I probably would say the time skip is better because on this setup specifically, you are pretty much going to kill everything with the time skip. I mean, there are very few characters in the game that can withstand it. Of course, there's Zamasu, there's F17. Those two characters, obviously because they're blue and they have insane amounts of defense, those are the biggest areas of concern for Hit. But now we have Rose. So Rose's role on this team is more so going to be a cover unit for Hit if the enemy's using Zamasu or 17. That is his role on this team. So you will see throughout this video that Hit probably takes the spotlight more often than Rose because of the time skip mechanic. It's just too good. I think it's like with this setup here. So the fact that Hit now has access to not only an exceptionally good green character to cover his weakness to blue, but also the fact that this is a super strike heavy team, whereas previously Hit was on Universe Reps, team's mostly blast based. Like, you guys are about to witness just a massacre of epic proportions thanks to Hit here. Rose definitely a very, very valuable part of the team, but it is not an exaggeration to call this a Hit showcase. And then of course we have Zamasu, who's also providing the healing. He's providing the support once he falls below 50%, and the ability to sort of be able to tank decently well. So let's go ahead and jump in here. It was a bit of a longer intro, but I wanted to explain like the one area of this team that could be a little bit questionable and why you most likely will see throughout this video Hit outperforming Rose. It's not because Rose is worse outright than Hit. It's just because the way the team is built and the way that I think the best way to like the strategy that's going to result in you winning the most matches is just by abusing Hit's time skip. That's just the way it is. So let's move on to match number one. Alrighty, so match number one right away, we have a Zenkai buffed Goju to blue and double Zenkai buffed Ultra Rose and Revival Goku. So a lot of potential firepower coming out from this guy's perspective here. But remember, he doesn't have an HP buffer, so look at his HP, only 2.4 million. That means that hits time skip should be able to one-shot pretty much. Look how much damage we're doing just with the strikes against Gogeta. I'm actually worried he's going to switch, but does he? No, he does not. I dropped there because I do think he was going to. He doesn't sidestep there. You catch him with that. So we're off to a pretty good start here. Let's see if he goes into Revival Goku. I can use this blast here. Yeah, he does. Okay, so now we have double card draw speed with Rose. Actually, we have triple card draw speed because he switched twice. Yeah, I wanted to go and hit there. Actually, I think I go and hit and pop the blue. Yeah. And then actually, this is not going to be enough to take him out. Yeah, he got the heal off with the main ability. Hit, by the way, you definitely want to match people's blasts with hit as much as possible because that actually counts as a double build-up. It counts as both you and your opponent using a card, so you get the double build-up with him, which is really, really good. All right, so we have a green card in our hand, but we don't have the time skip ready, so I just go ahead and use this here. If he goes for anything, we could just blue carded him. Okay, he's dead. Just blue card this guy, this UI Goku out here, and this is the downside of not using an HP buffer is you just get destroyed by characters like Hit. So at this point, all we got to do is just rush somebody and then hits time skip and take care of the other person, and then that's game over. Right? You get into these positions where it's like 3v2 with Hit, and there's not really much your opponent can do unless they get lucky and like catch him in a time, catch Hit in like a stop time event and rush him or something like that. It's very tough. Hit is just such a menace offensively that if you have him in a position where he's built up with his time skip, like you have to pretty much just do nothing. you can't make any mistakes or you just lose instantly. We PV'd him here, which means we can go into Hit and use a time skip. And that is game over. We win. Because now we can just rush Gogeta. I think this should kill. I mean, remember, he is double Zenkai buffed and he is, what, like 10 stars? Only got 2 strikes and 1 ultimate off here, so let's see. We are critting. Is it enough? It is not enough. He actually have a little bit of HP left. I think we can just tap him to death. He goes for the rush there. Okay, well, that's over. I'm not really a huge fan of that play. I think he should have switched to Gogeta there. And we go ahead and win this? Yeah, we do. All right, and then at that point, it is finito. Let's move on. Next match looks like we got GT here. The one thing I will say about GT is Hit is exceptionally good versus GT. Tag Goku and Vegeta, still one of my most hated units in the game right now. They're just annoying to fight. So with them, they can obviously reduce sub count by 10 when you rush or when you use an ultimate, but guess what? They can't do that when you time skip them. So you just time skip the tag 4s and they lose. GG. Something else to remember as well is Hit is absolutely going to decimate, like utterly demolish LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the yellow Goku. Like he cannot do a single thing to Hit. It is one of the most lopsided matchups in the game. Like pretty much applies to any yellow character, but like this guy, this tag, not tag, the yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Ultra Super Vegito, like they just get utterly destroyed by Hit. It's not even remotely fair. All right, so let's see if we can get him built up here a little bit. You just dodge this. And goodbye, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, goodbye. Yeah, there it is. Goodbye. I mean, what does he do? what is over? Like, how does he win from this point? how does he come back from this? We have our time skip ready with Hit. I'm just trying to combo this into a blast card, which we cannot get. But do I use it here? Do I just secure the kill on 17? I'm actually do I want to try and get on the tag 4s? I just go for it here. Okay. Do I even pop them? I don't think. Yeah, I don't. Looks like I don't pop the main here. This might be a mistake. Oh no, I do pop it. Okay, yeah. I was thinking to myself. I remember this because I was thinking to myself in my head, like, I don't think this is gonna kill unless we pop this ult. So just to secure the kill, we can do this because we still have a rush, and now we can just rush the tag 4s. Like, do you guys see how broken this ability is? This time skip ability. Now that we have a full strike-oriented team for Hit to actually shine on, like things just don't, like matches don't last longer than 100 counts most of the time because the time skip just kills one person guaranteed. Then you have a rush for the next one, and then it's a 3v1, and then you win. It's just not very fair. Alrighty, match number 3. Looks like we have Ultra Rose on Fusion Warriors. Interesting. So presumably he will bring Ultra Super Vegito, which is going to be a pretty favorable matchup for us with Hit. I mean, Ultra Super Vegito, there's no chance he survives any kind of blue card, ultimate, all those things will kill him. I just assumed that was going to be a tackle from him in the beginning, which is why I just went for the strike card. I think that's okay to do with Hit, because again, even if it was a blast and we got caught by a combo there, we will at least start building up Hit's blue card and ultimate damage, which again, you want to do anyway. So, alright, so Hit's taking some hits here. I'm going to just go into Zamasu to lower this damage a little bit. So I think at this point, Hit has received 2 of the 5 that he needs to get his full damage on his ultimate. That ultimate damage is really, really important, because it means that during a time skip, your ultimate will pretty much kill anybody. Like, no one on this team is actually going to survive this time skip. There's nobody on this team that can live. Even a full health Gogeta Blue, I think, would just die, right? Does this blue card kill him? Probably not. It probably doesn't do 2.6. It's close. Almost. Alright, we got him with this, and now I think we just ult and somebody's dead. Like, you can't just bring Super Vegito against Hit. You can't just do that. This guy thinks he's gonna live this. Like, come on, get out of here. Alright, thanks for the 5 million crit. And now we just win. Something this guy can do. He's getting slowly whittled down by the bleed, and then we can just go in and tap him, and that's the game. That's GG. You lost. All right, moving on to the next match. We have, looks like God Key, and look at that. We have Evolution Blue Vegeta, yet more food for Ultra Hit here. I don't think he's going to, something tells me I don't think he's going to perform particularly well here, but we'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and start building up Hit. He actually goes right away there, which is really good for us because we have Cover Null active here. Just getting ridiculous amounts of damage, and early we're building up his critical rate as well as the damage cut penetration. He actually does go to Gogeta. I'm just gonna go ahead and jam this blue card, I guess. There is argument that maybe it was better to switch to Rose and pop it if we can get the paralysis active, but it's not guaranteed. So, all right, so we'll eat some hits with Hit just so we can build up his ultimate damage, because again, we will need that later on. All right, I think we need 2 more. All right, so here's 1, and then the next one we'll switch out, and that will be fully built up. Okay, so now we're going to go to Zamasu. Hit now has his full blue card and ultimate damage built up. He's actually done a few hits as well himself, so he has some critical damage or critical rate as well as damage cut penetration. So he's almost fully built up in every respect. So now I guess we can take the opportunity to start building up Rose if possible. He actually wastes the entire time there using Sense of It All. All right, Vegeta, what do you got for us? I think I go into Hit here, and I'm like, we can't lose. I don't think he kills us here, right? There's no way this Evolution Blue Vegeta has enough damage to kill Hit. So I am very confident doing this. He's pretty much built up none of his damage, which is the one downside to Evolution Blue Vegeta. He's a character that really does need to build up his damage, unless he's just not, like, he doesn't have the power to kill this Hit with a rush. Like, he just doesn't have it. So we're able to live that. Now we could do this, and that's game over. We just go for the ult, and somebody's guaranteed dead here. This is probably a misplay, because I think he can go into Goku. He actually doesn't go into Goku. Okay. Well, I think he could have, though, right? Maybe he couldn't have. I don't remember. Anyway, this guy's just instantly killed. 6.8 million crit, pretty good from Hit there. This is really not looking too good for our friend over here. I pressed the blast there because I was really confident he was going to switch. Otherwise, his Gogeta could have died if I had another strike right there. And at this point, we have our rush in our hand. He has his Revival Goku here. I mean, okay, he just waits like 500 years there. It's fine. That's fine. He actually waited so long that he got his Vanish back, so that's fine. I mean, what does he do? He's gonna have to, like, main with Gogeta to heal here. Okay, that's fine. Go to Zamasu. I don't even know what he does, because we still have Hit's time skip. And we have our rush. Like, alright, now he's dead. Revival Goku's not gonna live this. Goodbye. Next match, we're up against just a pure fusion warrior team. Does he bring Red Vegito? Red Vegito is probably one of the most problematic characters just because of the locking. I actually, probably one of my least favorite characters to play against. I think the Tag Force probably are more annoying than him, but he's up there. So honestly, in my head, I'm thinking I want to just time skip him. I'd rather time skip Red Vegito than Blue Gogeta, because at least we have tools that we can deal with Blue Gogeta with. But for Red Vegito, he presses that lock button and like you have a dead unit if he rushes, right? So I just, there's very little counterplay to that. So we're just gonna try and work our way around this guy here. All right, nice. We get the combo started there. We have card draw speed. Let's hope he switches here. I gotta just press this blue card, yeah, just to get the debuffs going. He's paralyzed, so we can sort of just try and go for that. All right, he locks me in because he kind of has to heal. He actually gets lucky that he gets paralyzed there because it lets him catch me with that strike card. Otherwise he would have missed. Okay, so we can go into Zamasu, I think 3 counts. 1 more card and then we can go in. Yeah, we're gonna eat this and then we can switch after this. Nice, yeah. Nobody ever goes for 2 taps there, so I just pressed the time skip and that's game over. Like, what does he do? The only way he can really win from this point is if he... I don't even know, because remember, he already used his lock. Like, his lock is already gone. So I don't... There's no way he can win. What does he... This is over. Alrighty, next match. Looks like we have a future team with Gogeta in the leader slot. He's actually going to be bringing that Zenkai green Vegeta. Interesting. I think we'll do this one. We'll do one more, and then we will wrap up the commentary, and we'll just leave like the rest of the, like almost hour-long portion as going to be just straight-up gameplay here. Alright, so he actually leads with Vegeta. I go right away here. I think we actually catch him. Oh, he goes for the strike as well. Okay. 996, and we actually end up losing the clash to a 999. Awesome. He goes for that. If I'm paralyzed, I'm just gonna switch. I'm not paralyzed, so I'm not really that scared here. Typically, what I do against Rosé's blue card is if Rosé's blue card hits and you get and I see that you get paralyzed, I will switch. But if we don't get paralyzed, then you don't really need to switch. So I'm gonna go for the blue here. No, I don't. I go for the strike. I probably should have went for the blue right there, honestly. Oh no, I go for this, yeah, because he can't counter this because his blue card is locked. Okay, just kidding. It's not locked. Oh yeah, because he wasn't afflicted by any status ailments there. Yeah, people tend to forget that. It's like I get so many comments on my not even just on my YouTube, but on my Twitter as well, where people are like, you always forget to trigger Gogeta's gauge with Rosé. He locks blue cards, and it's like, that is true. But number 1, you have to use a blue card, and then number 2, Gogeta has to have negative like status conditions for it to actually apply the lock. So it's not something you could just do. Like, it's not just, oh, let me just seal his blue card. Like, there are conditions you have to fulfill to do that, and it's not like super easy to do. So yeah. All right, so this Vegeta is actually doing some pretty good damage. Let's go ahead and reduce his key so we can't do anything. And this is a combo for us. I think I just end up going with hits time skip here, just to kill somebody guaranteed. Yeah. All right, we draw a green, which means he's dead. I don't have to use the ult here. We can just kill him with normal strike cards. The green card buff that hit gets from the time skip is so insane. All right, this guy has a lot of debuffs as well. Look at his look at his debuff bar. He's dead, right? Of course. That's exactly what I was thinking when I was doing that too. I was like, there's no chance he lives this, and of course, 4,000 HP. That sucks. All right, well, do we guess him? We do guess him. I mean, it was gonna be strike or blue card because you used a green earlier, so I knew you had one of the two. Now we do this, and we kill Gogeta blue, and we're gonna move on to the next match. Goodbye. Alright, so this will be the final match with commentary. I don't actually remember how this match goes, but this is precisely the reason why Rose is such a good addition to Hit, right? Because 17, right? This is actually the first 17 I think we fought the entire video so far. But Hit is very susceptible to, number one, just defensively getting crushed by 17, and then also 17 just walling Hit off, right? 17 is one of the two characters in the game next to Blue Zamasu who actually can just straight up wall Hit off completely, and it sort of deters him from being able to use his time skip, right? So this is where Rose comes in. Rose is able to just completely cover for that weakness for Hit. So we'll see if that happens here. Okay, so we are not paralyzed, so I'm not really that worried about switching right now. Let's go into 17 here. What do I do? Okay, okay, yeah, this is where he's like, okay, now, you know, I pretty much have to switch here. Okay. Do we just go for the ult and kill somebody? Is that it? Is that match? Is the match over? Is Gogeta dead here? 3 million? Do we win? Is it GG? Let's see. Alright, goodbye, Gogeta. Oh yeah, this is over. This is over. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, now we just go into Rose and he can't really do anything. So Rose is gonna sweep here, and this is where, again, Rose comes into, because Hit wouldn't be able to really sweep the rest of this fight because of the fact that 17's there. But now that we have Rose, we can sort of do this and not have to worry. So let me know down below what you guys think of this team. I think it's just ridiculous. The combination of Rose and Hit together is just so stupid. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We have an hour left to go in this video, so stick around. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
俺が一人いれば十分だ。降参しろ。お前に勝ち目はない。甘く見るな。甘いくらいちぎれもたもたとせい
神よ懺悔の時だ。
早く
懺悔の時だ。
行くぞ。
邪魔し俺がやろう。
無駄だ。
邪魔。そろそろ消してやろう。断罪しろ。半分のみで味わえ。消えうせら。華々しく散るがいい。俺の手だそら。遅い。なんだと。
俺は成長を続けている。
懺悔の時だ。
気が緩んでいるぞ。消えてろ。私は不死身だ。甘い。この戦いを超えて俺はさらに強くなる。始めるか。俺が一人いれば十分だ。手加減はしない。
次元の違いを
気が甘い。行くぞ。暗い。甘い。暗い。遅い。行くぞ。暗い。甘い。遅い。
自らしまった懺悔の時だ。誰。そろそろ消してやろう。
甘く見るな。気が緩んで私は不死身だ。行くぞ暗い。甘い散れ。早く肩分かっていても防げん。遅い。遅い。
懺悔の時だ。圧を受けよう。今の俺は人間風情がたどり着けない場所にいる。
始めるか。俺が一人いれば十分だ。
神を待たせるな。
無駄だ。遅い。遅い。楽しませてくれ。片付けてやる。
許せろ。何？消してやろう。で味わえ。消えうせろ。
邪魔をするな。遅い。やるな。
神の裁きを受けよう。
分かっていても防げん。遅い。遅い。そうしてやろう。とどめを刺すのはこの私だ。行くぞ。手加減はしない。遅い。 防いでみろ。この戦いを超えて俺はさらに強くなる。始めるか。俺が一人いれば十分だ。遅い。そうだ。遅い。遅い。ここは武器だ。この目。気が緩く甘い。知る。行くぞ。じゃあもっと遅い。俺はターゲットを逃したことはない。片付けてやる。
裁きの時だ。無駄だ。気が緩んでいるぞ。甘い。そこだ。行くぞ。無駄だ。防いでみろ。遅いか。分かっていても防げん。遅い。神を待つ。私の思う悪はすべて滅ぼす。始めるか。俺が一人いれば十分だ。手加減はしない。遅いか。こっちだ。
分かっていても防げん。俺は成長を続けている。片付けてやる。
邪魔して断罪しろ。その身で味わえ消え失せろ。滅びの時だ。断罪しろ。神の怒り、その身で味わえ消え失せろ。懺悔の時だ。
気が緩んでいる。消え失せろ。また一歩私の理想に近づいた。始める。俺が一人いれば十分だ。チャで
裁きの時だ。懺悔の時だ。
お前は離れていろ。
懺悔の時だ。
無駄だ。遅い。分かっていても防げん。楽しませてくれる。遅い。この戦いを超えて俺はさらに強くなる。始めるか。降参しろ。お前に勝ち目はない。
懺悔の時だ。
甘いちぎれる。無駄だ。暗い邪魔を遅い。防いでみろ。
無駄だ。おまけの時だ。おれい。
気が緩んだ。
あとは任せろ。無駄だ。
俺に任せて。
あとは私のとっておき。
楽しませてくれる。分かっていても力を貸してやる。
やるね。だがまだまだだ。
邪魔をするな。遅い。防いでみろ。手加減はしない。
無駄だ。
こっちだ。手加減はしない。とどめだ。始めるか。 俺が一人いれば十分だ。防いでみろ。手加減はしない。俺に任せろ。楽しませてくれる。片付けてやる。無駄だ。とどめを刺すのはこの私だ。甘い。行くぞ暗い。お前分かっていても防げん。遅い。遅い。急所は外した。しばらく目を覚まさないだろうがな。始める。俺が一人いれば十分だ。手加減はしない。
いや、どうぜ見せてやろう。
そうだ。防いでみろ。遅い。
この目無駄だ。やるな。
遅い。
お前は終わった。俺のそこだ。何？分かっていても力を貸してよ。滅びの時だ。
私は不死身だ。
魂は懺悔の時だ。
手加減はしない。 俺が何とかする。甘く見るな。
邪魔す。制してやろう。断罪しろ。半分重みで味わえ。消え失せろ。
続きをやるか。
懺悔の時だ。華々しく散るがいい。断罪しろ。半分重みで味わえ。消え失せろ。
無駄だ。防いでみろ。俺の時飛ばしは破れん。始めるか。降参しろ。お前に勝ち目はない。手加減はしない。遅い。
オラが相手だ。出てみな。
甘い散る。暗い。行くぞ。早く防いでみろ。甘い。暗い。邪魔をするな。世間、この戦いを超えて俺はさらに強くなる。始めるか。降参しろ。お前に勝ち目はない。手加減はしない。全部ぶっ壊しちゃ俺ので。そこだ。
もめ。かく。
俺に任せろ。
制してやろう。懺悔の時だ。自ら始末してやる。
甘く見せろ。
神の怒り、もみで味わえ。消え失せろ。
早くここはそこだ。
懺悔の時だ。懺悔の時だ。
防いでみろ。何か言おうか。甘いつきれ。行くぞ。私は不死身だ。
この目。餌のがいい。覚えたぞ。肌花と散れ。
遅い。どけ。俺は成長を続けている。急所は外した。しばらく目を覚まさないだろうがな。始める。俺が一人いれば十分だ。手加減はしない。
神を待て。邪魔す。懺悔の時だ。華々しく散るがいい。
行くぞ。私は不死身だ。
ざませ懺悔の時だ。
邪魔をし防いでみろ。無駄だ。
粛清してやろう。その身で味わえ、消え失せろ。懺悔の時だ。
やるな。俺は成長を続けている。分かっていても防げん。片付けてやる。
そろそろ消してやろう。
甘く見るな。何かよ。行くぞ。甘い。
邪魔す。そこだ。バカに。断罪しろ。勘のいい旅。その身で味わえ、消え失せろ。挟んだだ。懺悔の時だ。今の俺は人間風情がたどり着けない場所にいる。
始めるか。降参しろ。お前に勝ち目はない。防いでみろ。
圧を
気が言う。行くぞくらい。散れ。遅れをと。か。でや。甘く見るな。ありえない。
邪魔す。俺が
お前はさ。
一気に終わらせない
か。はあ。はっ。でや。はあ。分かっていても防げん。でや。しゃ。はあ。か。遅い。でや。はっ。でや。しゃ。おっ。俺はターゲットを逃したことはない。片付けてやる。
この目断罪しろ。勘のいいか重みで味わえ。消え失せろ。だがまだまだだ。
俺に遅い。てや。か。はあ。とどめだ。はあ。か。はあ。てや。はあ。
神を待て。
任務完了だ。始めるか。降参しろ。お前に勝ち目はない。
私のとっておき。ダメだ。
邪魔す。 懺悔の時だ。
俺防いでみろ。遅いか。
手ずからし懺悔の時だ。断罪しろ。神の怒りその身で味わえ。消え失せろ。肌花と血でさっさと諦めるんだな。覚悟しろ。ハメハメ。だがまだまだだ。
俺は成長を続けている。片付けてやる。
乗れ。懺悔の時だ。
分かっていても防げん。
覚悟しろ。俺の強さは未踏の高みへと至りつつある。